another daily dose. Mike Mynar. There's my son in the background, riding along with me, listening to his music. But I wanted to talk today on this little trip we're taking here. I want to talk about fear. Why do we have fear? What is fear? Like, what happens? So when you're talking to homeowners or anyone that you're possibly trying to make a sale to, or talking to someone trying to convince them, you have to look at fear. You know, the old statement goes, buyers are liars. It's pretty accurate. You think for yourself when someone tries to sell you something in the mall, or even that person tries to ask you for money and you say you don't have any when you actually have some dollar bills in your wallet or your purse or change. It's natural, natural instinct for all of us. So buyers are liars. And where does that come from? How's that created? Well, let's talk about fear, because that's where it's created. Fear is kind of just mainly based on the unknown. When you don't know something, you don't know what it's about, the unknown, the fear of being sold, and all those things come into play. And something I believe in strongly is, humans are mammals, kind of like animals. I hate to say it that way, but think of it. If you look at all the different species of animals out there, what happens when a dog gets cornered, or a squirrel gets cornered, or a possum gets cornered? Think about all these different animals. What do? How do they react? When they get scared of something, they've never seen a human before, or haven't been around a human person, and you corner them in the corner, they get scared of it. I like using opossums. Had a little opossum growing up in Texas that I caught, and they get real scared. They get all crazy looking at you. But you corner those and they haven't really seen you, they're going to get scared. And think about another person. If they don't know what you're there for, don't know what you're talking about, they're fearful that you're going to try to sell them something, they're scared of making a decision because of the unknown. So you think about that, but the animal side of the animal nature, how do we react? How does animals react? We act just like them. When there's a natural disaster or something bad goes wrong, or there's a Black Friday sale and everybody's in there trying to get to that big screen TV and someone gets trampled, unfortunately it's that instinct of the mind, the way they're created, or survival. If you got to eat or you got to drink, you're going to do whatever it takes to get you that water or get that food. So you got to play that, take that in consideration and just think about that. It's fear. What will people do when they're scared? And so when you're talking with people, realize first off, they're scared. A high percentage of the time, there's some kind of fear inside that's going around inside their head. They're just worried. They have no idea, what's going to happen. It's already, natural that most people don't know how to make decisions. They need advice. They need to talk to a friend. They want to talk to a dad or a brother or someone that's made that decision before, someone that can help them. That's a natural instinct. Humans don't like making decisions. They're scared of it. And that's where leadership comes into play. As a good salesperson, you have to have that leadership, be able to guide them and show them that they don't have to be scared and they don't have to have that fear. But if you go in scared, you go in letting off the energy of fear because you're worried about, are you going to be able to do your job properly? Are you going to be able to earn their business because you're worried about money and making your commissions? You're going to come off with fear. They're going to come off with fear. You put those two together, and that's a bad day. It's a bad time. And that's undecisiveness. I got to think about it. You get all kinds of results like that. So when you go into it, just realize that they got fear, and it's okay. You're there to alleviate that fear. You're there to help them, guide them along the path. There's no reason to be scared. Not when they're working with you. You have the ability to bring down that great wall of fear, just slowly bring it down. And that's usually done through trust. That fear is because they don't trust you. And as simple as knocking on the door instead of ringing the doorbell, to playing with their animals. That's another thing, with the animals, the same thing. They're scared. They want to bark at you. They've never seen you before. That's why when I see a dog or a cat, the first thing I do is squat down to the floor. I want to get down to their level, have them see, and I don't show any fear whatsoever. I talk to them very kindly and nice, and I have them, they'll come up to me. They call me the dog whisperer or the animal whisperer. I have all those animals want to spend time with me because I don't show them any fear whatsoever. And in return, they can sense that. If you ever notice that, well, that's the same thing with humans. Humans can sense that too. So you just got to be relaxed. I've walked in and told folks, talked to folks and said, hey, relax, it's okay. I'm not here to sell you something you don't want, you don't need. In fact, the last thing I'm going to do tonight is sell you something. So I just want you to relax. Let's hang out, get to know each other, let's have a good time. And for me, I'd rather be able to educate you, show you something that you may or may not want, through that process. But at least you can make an educated decision. And I want to part as friends. I want to have a good time here tonight. Spend good quality time with you and let you be able to make a good decision, because I know they are scared. So just going into it, just realize people are scared. They got fear. It's your duty and your responsibility as a leader is to reduce that fear, and do that through friendship and kindness and guidance. That's leadership and guidance. You can drop that great fears, the great wall of fear, and you'll notice first 45 minutes buyers are liars, but after 45 minutes, as that fear comes down, they won't be lying to you anymore. So that's just my intake, or my information on fear, what we experience out there, and hope this helps a little bit. It's been fun always, and enjoy making these videos with another daily dose of Mike Mynar. Got this big old Ford truck keeps getting up on my rear end, so I might want to get off here as we cruise along. But peace, love you guys. Thanks for tuning in to another daily dose of Mike Mynar. We'll see you next time.